Perhaps nothing is more despised by photographers than a selfie stick, but this is not one. It's an Ulanzi BG-3 battery grip. Alright, so let's see what we get in the box here. This is the Ulanzi BG-3 Power Bank grip. This is a brand that I've recently become aware of now that I've been doing a lot more videos. Ulanzi, or Ulanzi. Actually, I don't know how it's pronounced. If you know, or if you work for the company, please let me know in the comments, because I hate butchering their name here. But Ulanzi is a brand, a small brand focused on phonography. So that's a cute little turn of phrase there. It is a brand I wasn't aware of until I started doing these video reviews. I started seeing some of their gear, their photo and video specific gear on Amazon, and I recently reviewed one of their power cubes, or light cubes, self-powered light cubes, and I really like them. And I've started seeing some of their smaller kit gear, tripods, and whatnot. So when I saw this power bank grip, I thought I had to have this. I picked this up on Amazon. I'll include a link in the description here. But inside we find the manual in Chinese and, oh good, English, because I don't speak or read Chinese. We have the unit itself. This is a good sizable weight. I'll post up the specs right now so you can see how much it weighs, but this is mostly all battery, so that's not unusual that it has a good hefty weight to it. You have a USB-C cable here, and also came with a mini tripod base, so that's nice. So what's great about this is a power bank and grip, and it's, let's see, what do we have here? It's about 8 inches long, and if you attach on the tripod, you've got another like 4 inches. You got a foot of reach here, extension, that you could use this conceivably as a selfie stick. But as you can see here, this is a standard tripod screw, which is a 1/4 inch, which is the standard size that almost every camera in the world has at the bottom of them. So, and attaches to a tripod. You could attach this to the top of a tripod to get 8 more inches of height, which is great, especially if you have a medium-sized tripod, or in this case, a very small one. And you attach this to your camera, or in this case, an action cam with an adapter. And now you have a really big battery for this, because if you've ever used an action cam or even your phone as your video camera, you've got a fairly limited amount of battery life, especially if you're using your phone as your phone. But even if you have an action cam, the built-in, or I shouldn't say built-in, the batteries that come with this that you take out typically hold only about 1,200, 1,300 milliamp hours of battery life, and that comes out to, in the real world, about 45 minutes. Sometimes even only 30 minutes, depending if it's a cold day or if the batteries aren't particularly, if the batteries are particularly old or well used. You're maybe getting about 40 minutes of battery life per pack. So that's fine if you're, say, just swapping it out, or I can swap it out, like if you're going down the ski slopes and you're at the bottom already, you can swap out your battery. But let's say you're at a wedding and you wanted to set up your cam near the altar or at the lectern to get footage of the bride and groom facing the camera, and you're not going to be walking up 30-45 minutes into the ceremony to the altar next to the bride and groom and saying, "Excuse me, I need to swap out battery packs because my battery's going to die soon." No, that's not going to happen. So to have 10,000 milliamp hours, so we're talking like 8 times as much battery life as in the battery pack that's in here, that's going to be a game changer for a lot of uses. I'm going to be using it primarily for getting target footage at the range. So I've actually had occasions where I've ruined some tests because the battery would die in the middle before I finished doing an accuracy test, and I wasn't able to get the footage I needed because it just cut out. So having 8 hours or potentially 8 hours of battery life is great. So how does this work? Well, it's got a USB-C port in it, and that's your charging port, and it comes with a USB-C cable, so you'd plug that in to the port here when you're not using it, obviously, and then you'd plug this into a wall socket, or a wall charger, or any other USB charger to recharge this unit here. And it has 4 LED lights that on this side. 3 of them show you how much battery life the unit has, and the top one, as I've read, turns green and tells you if it's a high drain device, like some of the newer phones have quick charge. The top one turns green just to let you know that it's pulling a lot more power than normal. And the other side has a standard USB-A large square adapter. So you would put your USB cable through there and plug this into your device, and if all goes well, yes, success. We have the red light tells us that the Osmo is now powered, and we have the indicator here that says that we are fully charged, because it's 3. The top one, as I mentioned before, is just to tell you that it's draining. It's a fast charge or a fast drain, so just to let you know that you're potentially getting less battery time than you think you might be on a low or normal charge battery. So as you can see, the unit is working. So let's see how easy it is to attach this to a tripod. Hi, Moondog here, and we have 2 tripods. We have a traditional photo, or actually in this case a video tripod. You can tell of these older tripods because they have these long arms, and that's for video. Back in the day, you can ask your parents, video cameras were huge. We actually had to record on tape, not little SD cards. They actually were like physical videotape that you put into the cameras. And so the tripods that you would use were fairly robust. I mean, this thing would probably hold about, probably about 20 pounds worth of weight, even though that it's all like aluminum and plastic. These were made to be robust because the cameras were just so freaking huge. Nowadays, you can just use these selfie stick tripods, very lightweight, some much more flimsy than the traditional tripods, because everybody's taking their videos and photos with their phones or a small little action cam. So there's really no need to make anything this robust. But I just wanted to show you how well this Ulanzi battery grip and how easily it attaches onto it. So you just screw it onto your tripod head, whether it's a ball head, or in this case it actually has a quick release plate. You just screw that in to the bottom of your grip with a standard 1/4-inch screw hole, and Bob's your uncle, it's on. And let me just unscrew this off, and it works just as well with your little selfie stick tripod accessory tripod. And this is also helpful because to give you just a little bit of extra height, in this case just another 8 inches, is helpful to get this from low chest level up to at least eye level in height. So the grip acts as an extension tube, which by itself, usually if you wanted to buy a photo extension tube, that's like 20 bucks right there. So the fact that for just a little bit, for double that cost, you're getting a 10,000 milliamp hour battery and an extension stick, well, hey, that's a good value right there, at least to me. Anyway, if you want to pick this up, again, I'll include a link in the description so you can pick it up yourself. And if you got something out of this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. Moondog, out. Hey, if you like this video, please share it on social media. Facebook, forums, MeWe, whatever platform you're on. And if you want to see more videos, check out moondogindustries.com.